Team in the line on the grass. Again. Have it first, Andrew. Come on. Triangle, there you go, buddy. Good. I got back up in Florida with our Orioles to do spring training staff. So I started as an intern back 4 or 5 months, and they brought me back to trainer. Yep. Now, next thing oh my God! I know. Yeah. Ready? No, not just coaching. Not over there. All righty. Drop I had it first. Thanks, bro. Coaches, round rule.
Yes, sir. Just go around the corner here, and after the dugout, there's a building. The door on the left is the men's room. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Charlie. You have an extra one of yours, I'm going to run it up to the table. Yes. Not yet. I should have many days. It's just now. I just got mine. I'll check my mailbox. I should have it. My first week. But we'll have some probably. Yeah, you sent them out. Rex. Put the light switch on the side before. It's going to the left. Yeah. I came up. Comes off, it's got to be in the dugout. The white part. Yeah, the white part is good too. It has to be in the dugout. All right, boys, let's bring it up. Go. Have it up. Let's go.
All baseballs, yeah. You got four? Our guys got one and they got one. One more? Sure. Is that all right?
There were two brand news.
I got them, yeah. I want them.
We have plenty.
Does the Prout guy have one? Yes. Why don't you grab this?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Prout! 1, 2, 3.
Welcome one, welcome all. Location, Similari Field. I am the voice, Greg Morano. Behind the lens, we have Lisa, and alongside myself is producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We are Westerly.live, and we are bringing you Westerly Varsity baseball action here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Host Bulldogs will play defense of their home field versus the visiting Prout school. Bulldogs will be traveling to Prout in their next game following this one. Bulldogs pitcher is a freshman, JT Tenuta. First, we have had the opportunity to see the right-hander. Bulldogs coming off a sound 10-3 victory Looked very good versus Johnston. Prout comes in with a 2-4 league record. The Bulldogs 4-1 in the league. This is a league matchup. The Prout Crusaders do come in coming off of a victory versus North Smithfield, who Westerly will battle 2 games from now after the Prout. Back and back, home and away. So, we have a nice day for baseball. A little overcast. Temperatures are good. Not too much wind shouldn't affect anything for the game. Lineup, I have the lineups for both teams. Bulldogs starting lineups going to be leading off Dean Pons Jr., followed by Zach Beckler, Greg Gorman, Isaac Martin, Evan Klein, Drew Bozek, Travis Costa, Nick Fiore, and Noah Burdick. Jack Tenuta pitching will be substituted by Isaac Martin as the DH in the cleanup slot. Hey, we're getting ready for final warm-ups for the ball game here. The pitcher will throw a few as catcher Travis Costa makes his way behind the plate. And I believe we are ready to go. They're going to throw one down, the Bulldogs are. Warming up from the stretch, I noticed. Low, behind the catcher. And the throw down. And we're about to get started here, folks. Bulldogs with 1 day of rest, like I said, coming off of a sound victory versus Johnston. Look to extend upon that. 2 games versus Prout, and then a game versus North Smithfield. Both teams struggling. 3 games the Bulldogs hope to win, but we go one at a time. And leading off for the Crusaders, number 6, Jaden McCoy. And Tenuta does pitch from the stretch. First pitch inside and a strike. And the pitch, foul back 0-2, quickly ahead of the Crusader batter. Junior promised last night. A lot of juniors on the team, so we'll see how ready they are for this activity. And the pitch inside popped up off the hands. Third baseman calling it. And that's 1 up, 1 down for the Bulldogs. As Burdick, third baseman, sucks that one in. Number 30, Devin Kazarian, steps in for Prout. He is the second baseman. And the kick and the delivery by Tenuta upstairs. Not a lot of velocity. Accuracy, assuming, is his strength. And that's the beauty over the outside portion. Count is even at 1, which is the Bulldogs' method thus far this season. They don't blow away the batters. They just know where to throw it. And the 1-1 is low and in. Tenuta looks in, gets the sign in the delivery. The pitch of beauty turned on, foul ball. Fortunately for the Bulldogs, that would have been extra bases. As I said, they're not coming in at that high of a velocity. Batter really got around on that one. 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch curveball over the plate, strike 3, a beauty. Froze him. First one we've seen, perfect time. And 2 up, 2 down for the Crusaders. Number 3, Michael Bogosian, The shortstop steps in. Tries to start a 2-out rally for Prout. Bulldogs with love on 1 up, 3 up, 3 down, top of the first. And first pitch off the hands pops up to Burdick at third. And he takes it in, and that's the inning. Low pitch count for Tenuta. Couldn't have asked for anything better. 3 batters up, 3 batters down, as we are in the middle of the first, awaiting the Bulldogs' first opportunity at the plate. We will see Pons, Beckler, and Gorman for sure. Center fielder, shortstop, right fielder. Pitching for Prout, Kieran Gibson, number 37. The righty, hard thrower. Right around the plate. Different styles between the Westerly pitcher and the Prout pitcher. One more and we're ready to go, folks. Bottom of the first inning. Leading off is going to be Dean Pons Jr. For the Bulldogs, center fielder pitcher. He will step in the box, and Gibson will await. And the first pitch over the plate, swings, pops it up. There's a lot of room in foul territory. First baseman runs into Pons. Catcher can't make the play. Falls harmlessly as a foul ball. And new life for Pons. Pons and the first baseman collided, possibly aiding in the ball falling to the turf. So 0-1 count. Long look in. The pitch swung on. Looks like it's hit to a gap, but the left fielder seems to have a beat on it and does. That's 1 up, 1 down for the Dogs. Stepping to the plate for the Bulldogs, Zach Beckler, the shortstop. The pitch is upstairs, a called ball, slider. And swings on the next one, fouls it out of play on the right field side. Counts even at ones. The kick and the pitch breaks away, 2-1. Tried to get him to chase before the break, didn't happen. And a pitch, swing and a miss. Counts even at 2. Shortstop looking to put it in play here. And a pitch over the plate, swings on it. Line drive towards the left field is going to beat on it, and it's another out. 2 outs for the Bulldogs, 2 up, 2 down. Two decent pieces of hitting, both driven right at the left fielder. Stepping in, Greg Gorman, number 19, the right fielder. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Bulldogs. And the pitch, nice pitch inside for a strike. Gorman with a line drive home run the other day. And the pitch low and in for a ball, even count. We were able to see, well, briefly, got out of here quite quickly. Right now, just trying to start something up for the Bulldogs. Two-strike pitch, up and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, check swing, ball upstairs. Full count. All the way back to me in it. Gorby. And the payoff pitch is up and away. He gets the walk. Good at bat by Gorman. Coming in, the senior Isaac Martin, DHing for the pitcher. So the first runner of the game for each team. Either team is Greg Gorman with Bulldogs. Slide step pitch up and in. Martin not giving up his spot on the inner portion of the box. And the pitch inside for a ball, 2-0. Trying to back him up is Gibson of Prout. Not happening. I do believe he moved in a little bit more. And the pitch over the heart of the plate. Chops slowly to the third baseman. Throw across the diamond, a good one. And 4 come up for the Bulldogs. 3 outs, no runs scored in the first inning. Comes and goes with no score for either team. As we head to the top of the second inning, Prout will see Abadiello, Parry, and McFarland. Leading off will be the DH, number 11, John Abadiello, followed by the pitcher, Matt Parry, and the right fielder, Noah McFarland. So the Bulldogs warming up here. And Tanuda's ready. They're going to do the throwdown. We're about ready to go, folks, here in the second inning. Abadiello in for Prout. DH steps in. 4-hitter. Up on the plate. Tanuda looks in as the Prout dugout is animated. The kick. Pitch inside. Swing and a miss. The kick and the delivery upstairs. Try to get him chasing. Try looking for a free one. These two teams will meet again on the 25th. Location will be opposite at Prout. Tanuda's pitch, swing and a miss on the inside portion. 1-2 count. And the pitch, strike three, swing and a miss. Good pitching by Tanudo. One up, one down here in the top of the second. Retired the first four batters of the game. Stepping in, number one, the pitcher, Matt Parry. Correction, the third baseman, Matt Parry. And the pitch, low and in for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, swing and a miss over the outside. Batter waved at it. Didn't wake back on it. Count even at ones. The pitch, low. 2-1 count. No score here at Similar Field. We are Westerly Live, and we are bringing you varsity baseball action. The pitch right back at the pitcher. Line drive single up the chute. Tanuda fortunate to get out of the way. So, behind in the count, able to turn it into a single. Number 9 steps in. Noah McParlin, the left fielder. Looking for a ground ball, double play depth for the Bulldogs. Stealing. The throw is not going to be there. Back up for the Bulldogs, catches it. And Prout suddenly from an 0-2 count has a runner in scoring position with no outs. 1 out, correction. And the pitch low and away. Good job by Costa, keeping it in the area. Tanuda at the set. Pitch a little bit low over the outside portion. McParlin making him work. Tanuda turns, gives the runner a little attention. Already back at the set. And the pitch is low. 3-1 count. The batter is ahead here. The 3-1 pitch right over the plate. Pops it straight up. Fortunate for the Bulldogs. Doesn't advance the runner, and there is 2 outs. Good pitching by Tanuda, getting on the hands. Batting for the Crusaders, number 27, Mason Bissett, who is the first baseman. And the pitch, a little bit low. To do this kick, the pitch called strike. Go over the outside edge.
Yeah, the shortstop, Mike Bogosian, his parents are getting a limo that can accommodate 4 couples.
And a pitch. 27 takes a hack at it, gets under it. A lot of room in foul territory. First baseman is able to make the catch. Inning over. Threat ended. Score remains 0-0. Good job of getting out of a small jam there by the Bulldogs and by Tenuta.
Yeah, there was an older couple.
So the Bulldogs will get their chance in the bottom half of the second. I believe Evan Klein, number 11, the first baseman, ended last inning, so we should see Bozak. Gibson warming up for the Crusaders. Beautiful weather for a game. Small gusty winds, easy winds. And it is number 11, Klein, leading off for the Bulldogs. And the pitch, strike one. The frame breaking ball stays up. Count is 1-1. Pitch, swing and a miss. Over the outer half, 1-2. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, you got a little piece of it. Actually stays alive. And the delivery, the pitch, looked right over the plate to me. Must have been low. Good eye by Klein. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him waving at the outside strike. So the leadoff batter goes down for the Bulldogs. Drew Bozak will step in as the catcher. Drew Bozak will step in, as the left fielder. Number 12. The pitch blown away, swung on and missed. Bulldogs having a tough time with the outer half of the plate, surprisingly. They have displayed this year the ability to go the other way. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. Swing, ground ball to third. Bobbles it, turns around, throws it away. That's thrown on base easy with the landscape behind first base. And the catcher is the one finally to retrieve it. So the Bulldogs are in business with a runner on scoring position on what began as just a slow roller. Infielder bobbled it, had to rush, picked it up and threw in a hurry. Throw went high to the fence. Any kind of bad throw in this field can lead to a lot of running all the way around. That includes the backstop. The catcher, Travis Costa, steps in. 1 out, and the Bulldogs threaten. Pitch right up the middle, that should be a single. Shortstop can't get it, and they hold the runner at third. Runners at first and third for the Bulldogs with 1 out. Starting to get the timing of the pitcher. Nick Fiore, second baseman, ready to step in. Getting the signs. Pitcher wants a fresh ball. And the pitch from Gibson. Swing and a miss. One out here, bottom of the second. Pitch, breaking ball, stays up. Bulldogs have runners at the corners. Don't want a ground ball to the middle of the infield, anywhere really. Pitch away, swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Pitchers count here. And the pitch pulls it, fouled on the third base line. Waves at it. The outside pitch trying to turn it and pull it. Not going to get much behind it that way. Got to go with it. 2 strikes. Modest lead at first. The kick, the pitch, swung on and hit. The left fielder's going to line on it. We have to play a home here. Tags from third. They're going to throw and they're going to hold to the cut. And Westerly scores his first run on the sac fly. Great job by Nick Fiore getting the Bulldogs' first run in. And the score is 1-0. You now have runners on first, 1-0, and out. 2 outs. Low, ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count. And you watch the strike 2. Breaking ball over the corner. And a swing, slow roller foul. Still alive, the Bulldog. The pitch off his hands. And it's foul ball. Does a good job of 2 strikes staying alive. Pitch count up on the hitter. The kick. Delivery turns on a ground ball. Third baseman can't cut it off. Shortstop gets it to first base for the out. 6-3 for the third out. And Prout will end the side of the inning. Not before the Bulldogs make a mark on the board. The score: Dogs 1, Crusaders 0. On our way to the top of the third inning. Tenuta pitching for the Bulldogs, a freshman. So Prout prepares their half of the third inning. And warm-ups for Tenuta should be ready, waiting for his catcher. Who steps in? Usually stops, probably to get 1 or 2 pitches, wrap it up. And to the backstop goes the first one. Pulling the batter in. And we're about to start the inning, folks. Number 24 for Prout steps in. Carter Grimm, the catcher. Tenuta look in. Gets a sign and the kick. Delivery. First pitch on the hands. It's going to be an easy lob to the shortstop. 1 pitch, 1 out. Can't ask for better than that. Stepping in for the Crusaders, number 13, Derek Gesmond, the right fielder. The lefty. And that pitch is upstairs. And the pitch low and in. And the pitch upstairs. And that pitch is called strike. Batter starts to walk away, doesn't like it, but it was there. We'll move on now. 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. That fast. So, line drive to the outfield, and it gets by the center fielder. That's going to roll out near the fence. Easy double, standing up before they get it in. So from nearly a walk, he gets the extra base out of that strike call, and Prout is in business. 1 out, runner in scoring position. Prout has the ability to score runs. They're just coming off a 11-9 win versus North Smithfield, so they do have an offense. They split 2 games with Rogers this season. Westerly will head to a struggling North Smithfield after Prout. We will venture off to Prout on Tuesday, followed by a trip to North Smithfield. Tanuda's pitch. Swing and a miss by number 6. The leadoff hitter, McCoy, center fielder. And the pitch hit, turns out hit the shortstop, handles it well off a hop. Beautiful throw to first for the out. 2 outs, advances the run to third, but no harm done with that. And the Bulldogs get it done the way they needed to. Tough hop, good job by the shortstop. That's Beckler handling responsibilities. Number 30 steps in. Kazarian, the second baseman. Runner on third, 2 outs. And the pitch low in. And the pitch low and in. Costa does a good job of keeping things in front of him back there. We have a runner at third, 2 outs for the Crusaders. Swing low, handled by Costa. Count is 3-1. And the pitch called strike. Again, the Prout batter decides to start walking towards first. Gets called back with the strike call. Up on the plate. Front corner of the box. Pitch. Turns on it. Foul territory. There's not going to be enough real estate. And that'll be a strike. Oh, what a catch he makes at the fence. Correction. Did not think that he had room for that. Great job for the Bulldogs. Frustrated Prout hitter returns. And that's the end of the side. Bulldogs through 3. Their end of 3, giving up no runs and lead 1-0, looking to add to it. Lot of real estate both sides of the field. Doesn't give up on it and makes a great catch. I thought that was for sure out of reach. And Prout takes the field. Gibson's still on the hill. Hey, we've had a good one today so far, folks. Back and forth. Again, I am the voice, Greg Morano. On the first baseline, we have Lisa behind the lens with Chrissy. And next to me is producer, owner, the man behind all the magic, and that is Shane Belanger. We are Westerly.live. We bring you all Westerly sports all the time. And the Bulldogs batters about to step in. And they are around to their leadoff hitter again. First pitch is a strike. Ground ball, third baseman cuts it off, throw to first, doesn't run. On the ground, first baseman unable to scoop it. Doesn't go far, and it's a free base for the Bulldogs, so the leadoff runner is on. He is on via error, but Bulldogs take it anyway. Number 21 steps in for the Bulldogs, Zach Beckler, the shortstop junior. And it's a fly out foul on the first baseline, no harm done. Our schedule, obviously we're here today. On the 24th, we're going to give the junior varsity a little bit of action with some JV baseball right here. And then right back on the 25th for some more varsity baseball. The pitch, outside corner it gets, and it is a strike. June 1st, we're in for a softball doubleheader. Tune in, entire schedule on Westerly.live. Run around first with a decent lead. Gibson at the set. He's going. Hit and run put on. Hard hit to the shortstop's got to go to first. Good throw. 6-3 for the out. Runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs with one out. Stepping in. Greg Gorman stepping in. The lefty. Bulldogs looking to stretch their lead, get a little insurance. First pitch over the plate, swing and a miss. Corbin took a good cut at it. It was a nice pitch to hit. If you're Gibson for Prout, you don't want to give that much of the plate to him again. And he does, swing and a miss. Fortunate again, foul tip on the under the pitch. 0-2. Two hitters' pitches. And the pitcher steps back. Catcher wants to speak with him real quick. We have about a 10-second break. So Gorman turning on one last game and hitting a line drive laser shot out of the park. If you weren't looking, you would have missed it. You got out of here in about 1 second. So Pons leads at second, being held. Swing and a miss for Gorman. Off-speed pitch fools him. Good strikeout for Gibson, much needed. 2 down for the Bulldogs. Stepping in, Isaac Martin, the pitcher outfielder, sole senior on the team. Runner in scoring position. Can he bring him home? Runner does have speed. He's the leadoff hitter. And the pitch inside portion pops it up out of play. Got that one back. Bulldogs missing by just an inch. That's just enough. It's not often that round on round makes square, but that's the goal in batting with Bulldogs. And a swing and a miss blown away. Waves at it. Way ahead in the count quick here, Gibson is. Timeout called by the umpire. This game moving right along, not many runs. Good defense, good pitching. The pitch, breaking ball, swing and a miss. That strikeout will end the inning, and after 3 innings of play, folks, Westerly Bulldogs with 1 run, Prout Crusaders with 0. Prout hanging in there, doing a good job. Westerly highly favored. But like I said, Westerly coming off the junior prom, and that does affect people. You got to understand that. And we'll see how much they can put in here. I think they're going to need more than one. Tenuta, a freshman on the hill, not a lot of support yet. Can't be expected to pitch a shutout. In the last game, the Bulldogs did not need their bullpen. Brought in the closer for the last inning just to give him some work. So they do have a fresh bullpen today. Trying to get as many out of the freshmen as they can. Hasn't thrown a lot of pitches. Done a good job thus far. 3 clean innings. Here at the top of the 4th. His pitches don't put a lot of stress on his arm. And the sun is now out. Nowhere I'd rather be in Westerly, I'll tell you that right now, folks. Similar field. And we're going to get comfortable here. We have a lot more games, both varsity baseball, varsity softball, JV baseball, JV softball. We're going to be here for you. Like I said, our entire schedule is right at Westerly.live. Next game will be the 25th against Prout on the road. Then the Bulldogs come back home. Tenuta at the set. 3 innings complete, no runs given up. The pitch. Turned on, chopper foul, strike 1. At bat for the Crusaders is Michael Bogosian. He is the shortstop, number 14. The kick and the pitch, a breaking ball. Waited and swung on, popped foul out of play. Did a good job waiting back on it. Got a good cut at it. Just got in on his hands. Nice off-speed breaking pitch. And Tenuta's at the ready. He's looking in the pitch. That's a strike over the outside corner. A beautiful pitch. 1 up and down for the Crusaders. Tenuta showing great command right now. If he can keep this up, he's set to go for a long while in this ball game. The DH of number 11, Abadiello, steps in. Tenuta's offering is a little bit low over the outside portion. Hardest pitch for me to tell is if it's low. I have bodies in my way. Besides that, I have a great view. Tenuta's pitch, that one's there. Swung on, popped up. Tenuta is getting them to pop it out. Most of them out of play. Judging by the crowd, that one near something. So it's a strike. A lot of off speed, a lot of breaking pitches for Tenuta. Strike on that one, gets around on it, pops it up to shallow left field. That will be swallowed up by the Bulldog left fielder Drew Bozek for the out. Matt Parry, the number 1, the third baseman, steps in. Check swing, couldn't hold it. That's a strike. And to do his pitch a little bit. Oh, the strike is called. Got the outside corner. Nice location. And pitch stays up, goes to the backstop harmlessly. Nobody's on. Fixing his area on the rubber. He is at the set, looking in, getting a sign. Happy with it. Set, and the pitch. Breaking ball, pushes it the other way, line drive. Grabbed in by the first baseman for the Bulldogs. That will end the inning, and Bulldogs get a chance in the bottom half of the fourth. Quick work by Tenuta. Pitch count extremely low, being very efficient today, and has more innings in him for sure. Just what the doctor ordered again. Last game, the Bulldogs starter Martin handled nearly the entire game. Bulldogs just giving the closer a little work at the end. Hoping Tenuta can continue. He's got 4 complete right now, no runs given up, only 1 real threat, and that threat was only a runner at second base. So the Bulldogs looking to extend some insurance here as they bat in their half of the fourth inning. So Gibson still on top of the hill for Prout. Doing a good job, really is. Only giving up 1 run to this Bulldog squad. He's got decent velocity and decent location. Fastball a little bit flat. No tail or anything on it. Makes it a little bit more hittable. Bulldogs in the first half of the order still. Number 11 leads off the inning. Evan, the first baseman. And he's in. Gibson's at the ready. And the first pitch, bottom 4, swing and a miss. Foul tip back to the glove, up and away. Good pitch choice, got him to chase. See, pitch selection and location. Gibson's really has been doing a good job. There haven't been that many hard hit balls. If they have, they've been a ground ball. And the pitch is away, 1-1 count. Still got pop in him in the fourth. And there is action in the Bulldog bullpen. Someone is warming up. I can't see from here who it is. And the pitch is low and away. Gets away from the catcher and get a new ball. 2-1 count. And the pitch, ground ball, chopper to the third baseman who fields it, fires to first. That's good, 5-3 for out number 1 in the bottom of the fourth inning here, folks. Stepping in is number 12, Drew Bosek, a freshman. Left fielder, long future ahead. Gibson's pitch is upstairs. Still got good velocity on it. And the pitch swung on, popped foul. Ball comes back in. And we're ready to roll. And the pitch swung on, sort of a check swing. That's going to be a single to right field. Kind of waved at it, but got enough of it for a leadoff single. So Bozak leads things off for the Bulldogs. Got a runner at first, nobody out. And the catcher, Travis Costa, will step in. Sophomore. Slide step pitch. Outside corner, strike one. Stealing, swing and a miss, low pitch, no chance at the steal. Gives the base to him. Runner now in scoring position with one out for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs would love to smack a single somewhere. Bozak not a slow runner for sure. And a pitch grounded to first base. Handled by the first baseman. Runner advances to third. 2 outs, runner on third for the Bulldogs. Insurance run important, run only 90 feet away. And the swing and a miss. At bat, Nick Fiore, second baseman, junior. And a pitch, a beauty inside portion, swing, slight foul tip off the catcher. A little uncomfortable. Give him a new ball, give the catcher a second to walk it off. 2 strikes on Fiore. And we're about to be back in action, and we are. So both teams have a loose arm. We've seen that. Nothing crazy for work. They're both out of the bullpen, back in the dugout. Fiore is in, and Gibson's delivery. The 2-strike offering. Outside corner, swing and a miss, strike 3. That is 3 outs. That will end the inning. Gibson does a great job of not allowing that insurance run to score. With no one on, with no outs and a man on second. But regardless, Prout retires the side, and we're going to head off to a quick break. Welcome back, folks, as Tenuta warms up for the Bulldogs. He has thrown 4 scoreless, doing a great job. Very efficient night thus far, pitch-wise. Both teams have only threatened a couple times. Bulldogs able to plate 1, hence the score 1-0 Westerly. And both teams will meet again in their next contest 3 days from now at Prout. And they're ready. One more pitch, and we're going to be ready to go. And the pitch is a beauty. Throw down. Stepping in for the Crusaders, number 9, Noah McParlin. Their left fielder. And the pitch is low and in, ball one. The kick and the pitch. And that's going to be outside, stayed away. That area has been a strike.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Diane Bogosian.
2-0. And that one's right down the chute for a strike, 2-1. The kick and the pitch swung on, turned a little bit, fly ball to left field. He's trying to get there, and he does. Swallows it up for out number one. 1 up, 1 down for the Bulldogs. Bozek tracked it and secured the fly ball for the out. Stepping in is Mason Bissett for Prout with 1 out and nobody on. Again, Tenuta very efficient. 3 pitches, 1 out. And that's off his hands, fouled out, 1 strike. Quickly on top of the Prout batter. A quiet Westerly team today. And that pitch is low. Saturday morning is an odd time to play, always different to get motivated. Regardless, they are holding a 1-0 lead. And the pitch called the ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Bissett, the first baseman for the Crusaders. And that pitch is a strike. Outside portion. 2 strikes on the hitter. Gonna have to swing now, Bissett is. Gets the sign he likes, the delivery. And that's gonna be low and away. Tenuta looking in. The pitch. Strike. Off the hands. Tough spot in right field. Second baseman gives it to the right fielder who slides and can't make the catch. A little bit of a communication issue. Perfect spot for it. And Prout has a runner at first. We're going to have a new runner. Carter Grimm, the catcher, will step in for the Crusaders, who have a runner on, 1 out. A good sized fella. Trying to move the base runner along. Modest lead. Tenuta's kicks, pitch, low. Referee, umpire calls timeout. Gives the pitcher a new ball and returns. And the pitch, a breaking ball up for a strike. Throw's not going to be there. And they're going to get a runner in scoring position now with one out. 1-1 count. Throw way offline. Didn't really have a chance. Tenuda's offering inside. And the pitch is a strike, swing and a miss by number 24. That evens it up. 2-2. Grimm pulled out on that one, front shoulder, head, everything. That's a breaking ball upstairs, and he went for it. That's what Tenuta wanted, to chase it a little bit. That thing hung. Swing and a miss, and the second out for the Bulldogs. Number 13 steps in, Derek Grisman, right fielder. Bulldogs want to extinguish the threat. Pitch, and that's going to be a chopper to short. Handled, and the throw's good. It's out 6-3 for the third out for the Bulldogs, who are now through their portion of 5 innings, giving up 0-1 runs and hold a 1-0 lead. Bulldogs are due to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. I do believe, and it is Gibson returning to the hill for the Crusaders, who are doing a good job of hanging on. It doesn't take much, maybe a walking error and a hit, and you're right back there. The Crusaders did threaten with a run around third. However, Tenuta doing a good job controlling speed and accuracy, keeping the Crusader hitters off balance. And again, we will return to baseball action live after the Bulldogs return from their road trip to Prout. So Gibson's still throwing. Probably only throw a couple. Still got something behind that fastball. And we're ready. One more as it goes down. And the Bulldogs lead off with number 3, Noah Burdick, the third baseman. And that is low for a ball. Burdick has a grand slam right here at this field on his resume. And that pitch stays high, 2-0. Just a couple games ago. So he can really turn his wrist if he needs to. And that is going to be a strike. That's a curveball, and it holds the outside corner for another strike. Burdick down on the count now, 1-2. Nice location, nice breaking ball by Gibson. 2-strike pitch, breaks too far. Timeout called by the batter. Gibson taking too long to bring in his pitch. And he waves at the outside pitch, fouling it back to the fence. Live to see another. And at the curveball, a beauty on the inner portion, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Excellent pitch by Gibson, who's still throwing very well here in the bottom of the fifth. And the Bulldogs will spin the top as the leadoff hitter Pond steps to the plate. Center fielder and really the ace of the staff, only a junior. First pitch, off-speed curveball for a strike. Lets it go. And the next is low. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Gives up 2. Inner corner, doesn't agree with the ump. Nevertheless, it's 1-2. Got to swing and put it in play here. This is a batter that the Bulldogs coach would really love to be on base. He can run. Has also base running intelligence. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Only got one swing on the bat. 2 up, 2 down in the strikeout variety for Gibson. His best inning of the night thus far. Number 21 in for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Zach Beckler, the shortstop. Done a good job in the field today, but had a busy day. And the pitch, swing, and foul ball. Quickly ahead, 0-1. And that's off the outside, and he hits it the other way, just like you're supposed to. And a diving scoop by the outfielder, not realizing if he missed that scoop, there is so much room behind him. Wesley would have had a triple easily. But instead he makes it, and it's a single nevertheless, and Wesley's first base runner this inning. 1 out, 1 on for the lefty. Greg Gorman, right fielder, looking to put one over the right fielder's head. First pitch swing, strike. Head coming out a little bit, strikeout in his last at bat. Modest lead at first base. Going. Doesn't swing, doesn't throw. Got second base. Runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs. We have 1 out. Runner on second. The pitch turned on. Hard hop, second baseman handles it. Throws the first for the final out of the inning. And the inning goes scoreless. After 5 complete, Westerly Bulldogs 1, Prout Crusaders 0. Live here at Similary Field. We are Westerly.live. We will be coming back to you on the 25th. Meanwhile, on the 25th, the Bulldogs will be traveling to Prout in other activity, that is. Correction, we will be back to on the 24th. We have junior varsity baseball. 25th is across the complex, back to softball. Both teams having good seasons, very competitive. Both teams have playoff hopes, as does the lacrosse team. Wouldn't expect this to have been a one-run game. And the Bulldog pitcher still looks strong. And they're going to throw it down, getting ready to start the 6th inning here. And the Bulldogs are ready to start their half of the inning here, holding a slim but one-run lead. One's all you need, but you sure would like more. Prout trying to even things up here. To the plate will be number 6 for Prout. Their leadoff hitter, Julian McCoy. Center fielder, followed by second baseman Devin Kazarian and shortstop Michael Bogosian. From there, we'll see what they earn. Tenuta spinning a gem right now. 5 shutout innings. And the umpire is speaking to the coaches about something. Paperwork. Lineups more than likely. Again, leading off is the leadoff hitter for Prout, so they'll spin the top of their lineup here. Animated dugout. Probably Prout's best chance right here. Tenuta doesn't look to be tiring, and the Bulldogs are happy with his 5 innings. And the first pitch from Zach Beckler, the closer for the day, is a called strike. So Tenuta, the freshman, giving him 4 shutout innings. Swing and fouled. Foul territory, pop fly. First baseman can't quite get there. Tough spot off his hands. So back to Tenuta through a great game. 5 shutout innings. Only 1 run insurance, but stands on the papers to be the winner if the Bulldogs can win this one. And the pitch is low. Two strikes on the Prout batter. McCoy. Low and in with the ball. Beckler. Shortstop. And that's right up the middle. The shortstop grab it. Cannot. Pass the diving shortstop for a single to open the inning. And Prout has the tying run on first with nobody out. Stepping in, Devin Kazarian, who's a second baseman for Prout. Good cut on that one. Got a lot of the plate. Now, yesterday, the Bulldogs went to the bullpen a couple days ago with 1 inning left and did all right. Stealing, hit and run, and he hit it right where he needed to. That is the hit and run worked to perfection. The hole that was created by the steal, the batter snuck it right through. Doesn't work any better than that. You got a fired up Prout team with 2 runners on and nobody out. The reality of the fact there is the perfect scenario would have been the runner getting to third. Could not, obviously. And now the Bulldogs do have a force anywhere. In a jam, nobody on, nobody out, 2 on. Watch for the bunt here, very buntable position. Swing, and it's off the fist to center field. And he's going to handle it for 1 out. And nobody's going to tag up, so that's a great break for the Bulldogs. Get the quick out, 1 pitch, no one advances. In a perfect world, you get a ground ball to the shortstop, flip to second to first, and go back to the dugout. But, again, this is baseball. 1 swing of the bat could change everything here. And a pass ball. You got to remember, a pass ball will advance everybody. Almost 30 feet back here. Swing off his fists, out of play in foul territory. 0-1 the count, quickly ahead of the batter. Batter off the bench, number 22, Anthony Fazzaro for the Crusaders. His first at bat for the night. Pitcher looking in, gets the pitch, and it's a curveball. Batter waits on a beautiful job. Line drive straight to the center fielder. Does a great job. Tough break for the Crusaders. 2 solid contact. Great break for the Bulldogs. 3 pitches and 2 outs. What was 2 men on and nobody out for Prout is now 2 men on, 2 outs, and it took only 3 pitches to do it. So the bullpen doing the exact opposite tonight than they did versus Barrington a couple games ago. They've obviously done a good job of erasing that and putting it out of their minds. Beckler steps back. Number 1 in for Johnston. Correction. Prout. Matt Parry, third baseman. Force at any base for the Bulldogs. 2 outs, 2 on. Top 6. 1-0 Bulldogs. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Prout has played a good game tonight. Still only a single away from a chance at a tie. And that one's going to tail inside. A beautiful pitch for a strike. A lot of tail on that ball. Screwball motion without the drop mainly. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bulldogs would love to head to the dugout. Pitch is down inside, swing and a miss, and that's where they're going. Straight to the dugout. 2 men on, nobody out for a motivated Prout squad. 3 batters and only 7 pitches later, the Bulldogs are off the field and ready to bat. Great job defending a 1-0 lead in the top half of the 6th. The Bulldogs will bat in the bottom half. Prout with only 3 outs left to go to earn that 1 run they need to continue this game. So the Bulldogs pitching move proves to be a success, as did it a couple nights ago. Gibson still the man on the mound for Prout. Throwing a great game, 1-0, only 1 run. And as I said before, it is a beautiful day here for baseball, folks. We'll be right back for junior varsity. Varsity comes in with a 4-1 league record. Prout with a 2-3 record. Westerly looks to head to Prout with a 5-1. Possibly home 6-1. Not too many teams that the Bulldogs can't contend with if they play their style of game, and they are here today. They can beat you with a 10-run spot, which we saw last game, and they can hang on to a 1-run spot. 3 outs away from a victory. The senior at bat, Isaac Martin, watches a curveball hang up high for ball 1. Pitched a beauty recently for the Bulldogs. Gibson's pitch over the outside corner for the strike. 1-1 count. Not very windy today. And that's a curveball. Doesn't come down enough for the umpire. 2-1 count. Martin waiting for his pitch. Bulldogs would love an insurance run. Only 3 outs away from a victory. And the pitch down the middle of the plate popped up to center field, who is tracking it. Derek Gesman takes it in for the first out for Prout. At bat for the Bulldogs is going to be Evan Klein, the first baseman, number 11. So 1 out, nobody on. Very quick game this Saturday morning. First pitch swinging. Third baseman tries to cut it off, can't. Goes to the shortstop, missile right to first, throws him out. Good job by the shortstop. 6-3 for the second out of the inning. And stepping in for the Bulldogs, number 12, Drew Bozek. Quick 2 outs for Prout. And that pitch is over the outside portion, swung and a miss. And that one's to the plate, low and away, swinging a miss. Quickly up 0-2. Gibson spinning a gem himself. Only 1 run given up. Over the outside corner, swinging a miss, and Prout heads to the dugout. If there were a momentum in a tie game, I would say Prout has it, but the Bulldogs are playing a gem here today. Everything working thus far. They need their closer, 3 more outs to protect a 1-run victory, which would not have been the predicted score prior to the game. A lot of outside factors, however. The fact it's a Saturday morning game, nobody's used to. It's a game the day after the junior prom, no one's used to. And the Bulldogs sport 7 juniors. So, altogether, a great effort. 3 outs away from becoming a 5-1 squad in division. Zach Beckler on the hill, looking for those 3 outs. Hasn't been a long game, hasn't been a lot of scoring. We're just under 2 hours right now. Well, we're way under 2 hours, actually, for the 11 o'clock start. 11:30 start. So, the Bulldogs, 3 outs away. Do not want to let the leadoff man on, that's for sure. Throw strikes, make him earn it. And Costa throws a P down to second. Bulldogs throw it around, return it to the pitcher. So Tenuta, the winner of record, if the Bulldogs can not give up a run. And the first pitch tails in for a strike. That's a beauty. Starts as a ball and cuts back in. Bozek ahead in the count. And that's low and in with that tail. McParlin, left fielder, swings, rips it down the left field line, foul. 2 strikes, 1-2 the count. The batter again is the left fielder, Noah McParlin. And Bozek's off-speed pitch, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Bozak ahead. Don't want to get too much of the plate and give up a freebie. The kick, delivery, and that's low and away. None of the plate there. 2-2 count. And that's an inside pitch, a lot of the plate, but it's a fly ball. Pop fly anyway. Shortstop sucks it up for the out. Big out for the Bulldogs. 1-run lead and 1 out in the top half of the last inning. Always huge when you retire that first man. 2 to go now. Stepping in, number 42. Subbed in is named Jack Kaiser. Kaiser will try to start the inning for Prout. Down only 1 run. Tenuta spun a gem. Bozak trying to complete it. First pitch is outside. Quiet afternoon on the field. Not the normal starting time for these guys. So Kesner, 1-0 count. Pitch low and away again. 2-0. Willing to bet that they wait to see a strike. If Bozak can deliver, and then it's low, 3-0. Could make him throw 2 here. Swings on the 3-0 count. Fly ball to center field, being tracked by Pons, and he sucks it up for out number 2. If I'm Proud, I'm not happy with that. I would have forced the strike on him. They need that 1 runner on base any way you can get there. That far ahead in the count, that pitch alone could have gotten him a free pass to first base. Nevertheless, we move forward. Bulldog advantage. Strike. 2 outs now instead of 1. That was a huge decision. 1-0 count, 0-1 count on the batter. Bulldogs 2 strikes away from a victory. And the pitch gets the outside corner. And the Bulldogs are 1 strike away from victory. Away from a 3rd victory in a row on this homestand. And the pitch, check swing, foul, 0-2 count. Kind of looking to escape from this one. This Bulldogs might have overlooked Prout a little bit because of their record. And again, because of timing of the game. Curveball, little piece of it, still 2 strikes. So they kind of walked into a buzzsaw here with Prout. And if they're able to escape with a 1-0 victory, that's a credit to them. And that's a strike, and it's hit hard. And it's being tracked by the left fielder. And he takes it in, and that's going to do it for the Bulldogs, folks. Real good game. Bulldogs take the league victory by a score of 1-0. Get a great pitching performance by Tenuta, the freshman. Bozak closes it with 6 outs. Relief was the problem with Barrington a few games ago. 1 good start and no relief needed. A rest day proved very positive for the Bulldogs, using only 1 pitcher. They will head to Prout for their next game on the 25th. Prout will seek revenge on their home field. So what we see is a positive Bulldog squad looking good for the future and have high playoff aspirations. Come away with a 1-0 victory this morning, kind of escape with it. It might have been a trap game for them. Regardless, it's over and it's a victory. We are Westerly.live, and we will be across the parking lot in just a day. So check our schedule, and we will talk to you soon.